Joe, thanks for your time. Are you in the market for an Ackminster?
Yeah,
because I've got a man over there that can sell you a decent carpet at a decent discount.
Yeah, apparently NASA's been in him, and I think he'd have got a decent discount if he had his way. So, but yeah, what a great setting for a chat.
Where's the side at, would you say?
Best way of explaining it, I think, is it'd be easy to think we're in a different place if you're looking at the results from India. I think, I certainly think we're in a far better place than those results would suggest. I think when you go to a place like that, it's probably the hardest place to play. India in India, those conditions across all formats, and it's just really important that when you do come up against a very good team in their own conditions like that, you take lessons from it.
We keep banging back to the 2019 World Cup, but I'd just like to touch on one aspect of the build-up to it, which was #1 in the world, fantastic results, got the winning habit, if you like, going into that tournament. That isn't the case with this side as it stands at the minute. Does that matter?
No, I don't think it does matter. I think I've played quite a lot of cricket, and even in this format, even though not so much of late. But again, you talk about that team, they had 4 years together, played 80-odd games with a group of probably around 20 players. So you had a real clear understanding of what everyone's role was within that period of time. For a number of different reasons, that hasn't been the case with this group. It doesn't mean that you're not able to have success. It just means that you have to find different ways of speeding that process up.
Where are you going to bat?
We'll wait and see.
Where would you like to bat?
Anywhere in the middle. I think, like I said, the beauty of this format is you can find yourself in a number of different situations, and I think the art of batting is being able to manage that in front of you, whether it's the conditions, the situation, being able to construct a run chase. That's what you pride yourself on a batter, is at being able to manage the different moments that you find yourself in.
Where's your game evolved, would you say, over the last 18 months in terms of white ball cricket?
Well, obviously, I had a bit more exposure to it with the 100 and more recently in South Africa. It's been great. I mean, went to the IPL, great learning experience. Didn't get a lot of game time, but again, being out there. You say that. I'm trying to get Jasper out there. He's in there the whole time. But no, yeah, it's been more around T20 cricket, but which has been brilliant.
How's the captain travelling? Said he wanted to smile more. Is he smiling a bit more?
Yeah, he seems good. He seems in a good place, and I think having a happy Jos Buttler is an integral part of this team. He's clearly the best white ball player we've ever produced as a country.
We sort of associate subcontinental cricket with the ball spinning. Is that the case in Pakistan, or do you anticipate the pitches to be a little bit flatter, maybe, not so turny? And with a battery of fast bowlers that you have in the squad, that stand you in good stead?
I think you've got to be ready for anything. I think there might be occasions where the ball does turn, but I don't think it's going to be like it was in India, for example. I think the wickets will be slightly different, but ultimately it's about playing what's right in front of you. The great thing is that if that is the case, we've got some great tools to call upon, and that's I guess the art of things is, can you have a squad of players that can exploit the conditions better than the opposition, and find ways of getting on top in the critical moments of games. And you look at our seam attack in particular, there's certainly bowlers within there that can break games open, that can, if things do get flat, can create something out of nothing and shift momentum very quickly. So clearly that's a great place to be, knowing that you've got those guys within your team.
Well, you've got that within your squad at the minute. Just finally, Australia don't. It's quite a different looking side. Is it a good time to take on Australia, would you say?
I think it's always a good time to play Australia. It's the one game, whatever the format, which you, as an England player, you always relish. And with that, you've always got to, you respect every opponent you come up against. But just because it's not the guys that have played for the last 10 years that everyone knows inside out, doesn't mean they're not good players and they're not good performers that can play, that can win games on this stage. So clearly there's a huge amount of respect there, but at the same time there's also that inner confidence that we have the ability to take on not just them but every other team in this tournament, which it excites me that genuinely feel that is the case with this group.
Appreciate your time. Thank you for coming to my Carpet Bazaar. Good luck.
Enjoy it. Cheers.